The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. First play taken, a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch, and they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Looking for a gap, it's Frazier. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47th. A strong play by the Bulldogs' elite running back, and that'll make Georgia fans really happy, Joe, when they see an offensive line and a back running behind them doing well in a postseason game. A lot of good memories.
Got to be some of the best memories in college football. Chris, think about the lineage of backs and run game that they've had at Georgia. I think it's probably second to none, all the way back to Herschel, and then you got Gurley and Chubb and Sony Michel. These guys have been elite for so long, and this group is no different. This run game is special.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here comes the rush. Caught near the goal Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The key to third down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Down open. Hits him right in stride. Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. First and goal for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck. No gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And sack him to be tackled inside the 10. It's Georgia on top right now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here, because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught down to the 20. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
The pass rush closing in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's wide open. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. But he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Walters. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Powering through. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And the Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here we go on 4th down. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, 1 possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the red area, it's Frazier. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. You still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And that one is straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well. They're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Bringing it out, it's Phillips. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fighting off the defender. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Second down play coming up for this offense. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs, but man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run, and now you've got third down. Better convert now.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game.
And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It's a run to the left. Running with purpose. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
The Noles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab down the middle. It's Lopez. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quarterback quick throw to his right. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll test the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quick throw to the left side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. He's going to hand this off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Now Fletch will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? He's got headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On the ground, it's Frazier. Powers through. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is
looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the 2nd half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic. Well, however narrow the path to victory is, it is still a path to victory. They get the onside kick and now just have to go down and put it in the end zone. The only problem, they're probably going to have to do this again.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, aggressive call in the first play of the drive, but it doesn't work.
You need a 2nd possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he'll set up to throw. He's looking deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at the 7. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They'll try to run this one in. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
This is a gotta have it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your absolute best foot forward. You don't get this, you don't have a chance. Their best play call right here.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, escapes it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Important 2nd down play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the Bulldogs signal for their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looks right for a quick completion. He's got a crease.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And there it is, the crucial 1st down that can begin to celebrate the move on to play for a national championship. And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They've still got 1 more left to work with. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now the final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. They can no longer stop the clock for the timeout. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Receivers are bunched together. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.